Okay, YouTube, here is my finished build. This is my personal rig. This is the Enthoo Pro Phanteks case. $100 full tower, and I love it. I've done the 750D. I wouldn't say I like it as much, but for 100 bucks makes me like it just as much. So I'm a huge Corsair case fan. Try to build in almost all my builds. I try to use Corsair cans if it's in, or Corsair cases if it's in the budget. But I've had this thing now for about 2 months, which is probably the longest I've ever had any case. But yeah, I masked off and taped all this on both sides, and I painted the PSU cover just to kind of make it my own. I did leave the factory 200 millimeter fan in the front. It's extremely quiet, moves a lot of air. That's all pretty factory. I got the new h100i GTX, which is one of the things I've been waiting on. Came in the mail yesterday. Got that installed, and it is awesome. I'll show you all my temps with it. The aftermarket SP120 is up top. The AF140 in the rear. I have an AF120 red LED right there, which is turned down because it gets a little loud. And then I have another just random case fan. I think it's a Bit Phoenix from a Prodigy. But yep, there it is, my GTX 980. Looks like a 970. Here's my box, GTX 980. Haven't even really had a chance to use it, but I'm sure it's going to be awesome. I just finished this computer yesterday. The power supply, you can't tell, but it's a EVGA 850 G2 80 plus gold, fully modular. Love it. My RAM, Corsair Vengeance LP, 1600 megahertz. I've had it for a while. I've never noticed any performance increase between 1600 and 2400. I had the Vengeance Pro in 2400, and I had one of the sticks fail. I RMA'd it and passed it on to one of my brothers. So I have the NZXT red 1 meter LED strip. Just kind of cool. You can see I can turn it off, turn the brightness down, turn the brightness up. It's not that bright to begin with, so I kind of keep it all the way up. But yeah, there's that new radiator. I was going to get the Formula 7 board, but I just settled for the Maximus Hero. I have a Formula board coming in the mail, but it's actually going to one of my local buddies who's been looking for one. I'm not planning on water cooling, so especially not water cooling the motherboard. I've done custom water loops, tired of maintaining them. So this thing keeps my CPU plenty cold. I'll show you all right now. My idle temp right there. 22 degrees Celsius. Which is amazing. And I have the fans on the low speed. Everything is turned down. It's extremely quiet. My hard drives can't see, but I have an 850 Pro, the new Samsung 850 Pro, 128 gig SSD. That's my boot drive, and I keep like my Corsair Link and my MSI Afterburner, all that stuff on there. And then I have a Western Digital Caviar Black 2 terabyte that is housing all my games. But yeah, it's pretty much it. There's not really anything else right now. I can really think of changing. The CPU is the 4790K. Show y'all the box here. I do not overclock this processor. I have absolutely no need to overclock. Pretty much what I'm doing with this computer is gaming. So I've overclocked it to 4.5 and left it at 4 gigahertz, and I've seen no real FPS jump where it's going to be beneficial to me. So I'm just going to leave it at stock speeds. It's fast enough. 4 cores, 8 threads, 4 gigahertz. And then underwater, like I said, show you all again. Here's my temps, 22.6 degrees. Let's see, I'll open a Prime 95, and then I'll show you all what my temps get to. Here, 40 degrees, 41 degrees under load. Low 40s, and it sits about mid 30s in gaming. This is pretty much like an unrealistic test. So under gaming, I'm sitting at like 35 degrees, and I can put my hand over the top of my case where my radiator is at, and it's like lukewarm. So I have no real need to overclock the CPU. I love the CPU. I want it to last. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I have those fans right there. I have an AF right there. I just left the stock front 200 millimeter fan. It's extremely quiet. It's low RPM, but it does move a lot of air. I mean, when I put my hand in here, there's a lot of airflow going on. So, um, but yeah, I mean, that's it. I mean, I can pretty much play anything I want in 1080p. Like I said, there's my monitor again. Said I'll have to get the exact specs on it, but it's the Asus 24-inch 1ms 144 hertz NVIDIA 3D Vision ready. See under there it says 3D, and then my keyboard thermal take Poseidon Z, I believe. It was like 80 bucks at Best Buy, and it's awesome. It's super loud. Steel Series Sensei Raw and Frost Blue. None of this stuff matches my build at all, but I don't really care because I love this stuff. And then this is my headset. It's a Razer Kraken 7.1. I had a little bit of a problem with it. When I bought it, the left side was extremely quiet, and I tried everything that Razer told me to do, and eventually Aura made it. They sent me a new one. Real cool about that, and now it works fine. That's mainly just for when I'm on Skype or anything like that. I use that, but otherwise, I just use the built-in speakers. I'm home with my daughter pretty much during the day, so I need to be able to hear her. So, but yeah, there's my build. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know if y'all would change anything. Give me some ideas, because this thing, pretty much like everybody's build, changes almost weekly. So any additional add-ons. I'm not going to do SLI 980s. No thanks. I don't want to spend another 575 on a video card that pretty much destroys everything in 1080p already. So but yeah, there it is, complete, done, extremely clean, no cabling. Um, but yeah, there it is. I'll give y'all one more. I do have my case badges on there, my SSD and my i7, and then this right here. That's where my USBs are. Then on my windowed side panel, I have I did put this on. Kind of goes with my theme, but anyways, there it is off. It's got a nice glow to it down there. That glows. It's kind of hard to tell, but over where that separator line is, looks real pretty at night. Anyways, guys, that's my new build, and I'm extremely happy with it. I'll put my contact information in the description. Like I said, I'm a builder, PC builder, Oklahoma City. If you're looking to have something built, just send me an email and get a quote. And like I said, I'd love to build you a computer.